Y'all ready?
Good evening, Pine Ridge members.
I can't hear
Now it's time. We're here at the Pine Ridge Clubhouse located at 4801 Lakeside Club Boulevard.
Can't hear you.
There you go.
I want to welcome everybody to the Pine Ridge at Fort Myers annual membership meeting and election. If everybody is signed in, I would like to start the meeting by standing together and reciting the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Amen.
Thank you, everybody. Eric, did we receive enough proxies to constitute a quorum of members?
We squeaked it by. We have 235 proxies. We need 232.
And would you please take roll call?
Bob Toles,
Here.
Tom Chino,
Here.
Scott Harris,
Here.
Bill England,
Here.
John Moe,
Here.
Larry Blaze,
Here.
and Ann Irvin.
Here.
Full vote.
Was the meeting properly noted?
Yes, it was.
At this time, we're going to officially close the voting. So all votes have now been received. Before we move into counting the ballots and announcing our proxy results, I want to pause and take some time to recognize our outgoing treasurer, Scott Harris. We have a plaque here. I want to present this to Scott Harris in honor of his tremendous dedication to Pine Ridge at Fort Myers. Thank you for serving your community 2015 to 2023.
Wow.
Thank you, Scott Harris.
People are going to unman me.
I know Eric has spent quite a few years with this process, and I know Eric has quite a few words to say here. So
He's been yelled at a lot. It's been good. Thank you so much. Listen, getting something as nice as this for doing something that was a privilege is because when you have a community of people and they're trusting you with near as damn at $2 million of their money and getting it sorted and so that we're properly maintained, and we also have a little bit to do little extra things that make us nicer. And I noticed one of the results being that in the past 2 years, everybody here has got a dividend in equity of about $100,000. If you look at the predictive algorithms, it's based on what places are selling for. My teeth fell out. It's just, it's pretty incredible. Condos listed for 170 estimate, and villas are starting to push 300. So it works, and everybody that helped, I want to thank you because you are all behind me and coming to the meetings. Thank you again.
I just want to say thank you, Scott, for all the support. And, backing up everything that we've done, and you know, we wish you were staying on as treasurer because we want you to be treasurer forever, but we understand.
I'm sure.
We understand you have to do.
Yeah, nobody wants to do it. Oh, thank you so much.
I'd like to say one thing, if you don't mind. Scott, it's been a privilege to serve on the board with you. You pulled us out of the fire several times and kept us going and kept it to where we didn't have to have a raise in our dues, and except for when we got hit with the insurance real hard. So overall, you've done an excellent job, and whoever our next treasurer is, I hope they can just do a third as good as you have done to us, and we'll all be in good shape.
Math is not hard.
Thank you.
Can I add a comment to Bob?
Sure.
Scott, just want to thank you. I've been worried for 6 of the 8 years that you were doing the treasurer job that you were going to leave. So seeing you leave is a kind of a traumatic affair because you've kept this organization fiscally extremely responsible. And I, for one, along with everybody in the community, really appreciates the time you've put in. You've done a very good job. Thank you.
Another board member that has been here as a resident for quite a few years would be Ann Irving. Ann?
Well, Scott, I just echo what everyone else said. It's been a pleasure to serve with you on the board on two different terms, and we certainly wish you the best of health, and we thank you so much for everything you've done for Pine Ridge.
By the way, whoever gets to be treasurer next, do the roofs reserves. Because coming down past Punta Gorda, and we were looking at the stuff on both sides of the highway, and it was like, oh my God. And then we get to Pine Ridge, and it's like, what hurricane? And I think it's down to having the new roofs. So I think that whoever's treasurer in the following years really needs to make sure that we got the money to keep our roofs in tip-top shape, and because it really pays off. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott.
And thanks again, Scott, because I know that that's quite a few hours that you're putting in, not just a little bit here and there, but being the treasurer, that's always on your mind. And that's probably 24/7, a little bit more than you actually want to be thinking about it. So thanks for all you've done. I have a few remarks to the residents. If I have. We're going to take care of the sound system eventually.
I guess so.
So I want to report on the past year. We've done quite a few things around here, and it's only thanks to the volunteers that have stepped forward. And I would say 90% of the time that was without request. Had a dozen folks out there on the bocce ball court one point or another. So that really moved that project along. I really appreciate all of those guys that came out and helped with that. We had a lot of volunteer work after the aftermath of the hurricane. Clean up, moving the debris a little bit, and making it to where we could get in and out of this facility without running over such things as tree limbs. Andy Lovin kept our generators running. So he stepped up, hey, I've worked on generators or whatever the case was, but he knew what he was doing. He took care of our generators and kept those running for us during that power outage. Prosper, and this is a tough last name for me, Asag, pretty close. He's an electrical engineer. He's been helping us with the pool heater situation, which Eric's going to explain into detail in a little bit. But his background's directly related to that type of system, and he was very instrumental in helping us sort out that repair needs and the cost. Nick Shurowski. Oh, I already had my eyes fixed, so we'll go to that guy. Noel and Dwayne Taylor, cleaning and fixing all the lanterns around the condos and walkways. Fred Roy, I can't say enough about that man. He's a craftsman. He's jumped in there. He's helped with any project that we've asked, design, build. He helped me with the bocce ball court. So we got that wood secured around there, and we hope that that's going to be the best, most durable situation improvement that we could have done. Michelle Locke, I really want to thank her for her hard work. She's taken care of maintaining our community's butterfly garden, and without her doing that, it would probably look like a weed patch. Or the landscapers would have got in there and took care of it for us, which that could be pretty bad. I also want to thank all the people that have volunteered on the various committees, helping out, giving their opinion. Their knowledge and background is greatly appreciated. And I'm sure that I've left somebody out or some situation, but just know if you are that person, the community greatly appreciates your volunteerism. And it's people like you that make this a family community. So thanks to everybody that has volunteered and helped with various projects. We have saved the community an enormous amount of money with this type of effort. So it is truly appreciated. Eric and Pamela have registered all the proxies and votes that have been tallied. Eric, would you please announce the results of the 3 items of our members voted on their limited proxy?
Yeah, 235 proxies, like we said. All of the items passed the threshold of 2/3 of the voting group. So everything passed. Question 1, which was if the board were to change the direction of traffic in the community, or add speed bumps or something like that, that the whole community would have to vote on it, not just the board. That was approved 201 to 14, and then 20 people abstained from voting. Question 2, which is rolling over our excess funds for tax purposes, and that passed 214 to 3 with 18 abstentions. And question 3, which was to waive the 2021 audit, or I'm sorry, the 2022 audit, because we had one done in 2021 to save expenses, and that one passed 196 to 22 with 17 abstentions. They all passed, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for voting, and these votes are very important to the community, so I hope everybody would participate. Next is the counting of the ballots. In a moment, the current board will rise and switch places with our election committee in the front row. I want to thank everybody who volunteered to help count the ballots. We all know that this is very important to the community. While the election committee is counting, they must stay focused. Please be quiet. Observers, please. No talking, jokes, all that good stuff. The count needs to be serious. We don't want to lose the count or anything, so please respect that and be quiet. Step outside. Switch spots.
We do have one candidate that can't make it tonight. He's in the hospital, Michael Alon. We're doing blood tests on him, so keep him in your thoughts.
That was pretty fast.
Judy's on this committee every year.
Eric, we need Nobody answered. Come on. I'm screaming.
I'll just keep it.
I know less than you. Oh, you said no joke. I use my window and check the back. I don't see anything. I do. The whole back of the I want to get
She's mad at me. That's because she didn't put the, I got about 4 pages to start. Let's go any further. How big you put it. Don't you love it,
I heard it crack, and I was like, oh my God, I hear
Oh, she's
comes down, it goes that way. So, I got calls. Otherwise, I get calls and they come. Then we go today. So today, I'm coming home and I go through my house. I got pulled down. Oh, man.
I'll be done. You know that the most thing is in media. For make sure you need something done, you let us know what it is. Well, I Get things done. Great down lakeside.
Right before you hit the For 6 years, I didn't know
I everything that's going on. I met with, John. Okay. I knew he was working with his dad. So when I got there, go away from me and I was
But he doesn't.
No, he didn't. He had a sheet of paper all ready for him. He explained it that I understood.
We saw that.
Like so, Johnny did the rest. He went line by line.
Already has.
He's a gopher. And they go, that's my brother.
He's a gopher.
That's what he means by every other
Good father.
Yeah.
Good teacher. I haven't been Every package of cereal is down. You get a cereal bag, it's only that much. They all bag. I put the old boxes with some.
The lawyer didn't want to do it. They got the lawyer out.
It's all right. I can see my head.
Leaving him awake. Thank you. And there was another Janet there too. Janet Colley out next door. Three of it depends on where you're standing on the left. Yeah. The first one and the first one, and then Janet. Oh, if I'm facing mine is small. Hers is nice and big. I'm jealous of her last answer, which is an eye. I know, I wish I had that I think, were you the one that got caught the same day I did? That was a long time ago, about 3 weeks. You were a young girl. I didn't have to have a cane to walk around. All they got out of me was $20. All they got out of they mixed up a few things of mine. No, it doesn't come out. We just got a notification just recently that the guy was let out of jail.
So sorry.
Something that has to be done, we didn't know.
I didn't want to probation.
Once they go to jail, they get indoctrinated. I was raised with
I've been doing that for years.
Yeah, 23 years. 30 years? I'm sorry. When we came, that's all right. Yeah, Mom came back. I never did. Once we got there, I was just in the side. I've been here 20 years longer than 23. Well, I worked 35 years. I have 30. I've been my first white hair. Yeah, white hair. So I died at 63 years. That's a long time. You've been white hair 60 years. Oh, wow. so I can let it go. You must have been one of those grandfathered in when it happened. So pretty when my husband was. It's not white, it's not gray, it's silver. It's so pretty. Oh, wow. This is my grandmother. I went home and died. I was 34 years old and I died when he and there's the silver. They were young.
What was the trouble? When did they the condos were filling up
No, not today. No, just like around here. I think they're almost done. Candy in the box, so they're doing the last one. Oh, really? He said it's closed. No, it's closed. The vote is closed. Well, this is good having a lot of people open, because that was fast. Yeah. You got a lot of Are you doing anything Saturday? Diane, I think Diane will show you play games
I asked her. I said she wanted me to get a couple of bits of
and the church is still standing. It didn't take long because there's a lot of it usually takes comment that I wasn't carrying. Yeah, he does it every year. Normally you don't have so many volunteers. How we do it, he was great. I got it that way, it was free. So scratch your desk. Everybody knows that. Yes, yes.
Thank you very much. Everything was down to the penny. These guys all did perfect. Oh, wow. You guys want, you guys.
Okay, free. The heck? He must have been in front of something that had magnets on it.
Our winners got pretty close between the last couple, but John Mao, welcome back to the board. Bob Tolles, Tom Trino, and Bob Geisler. Come on up to the board.
Okay. Stress is over. I'm going home.
They decide.
Yes. That was right with
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Welcome to the board, Bob.
Bob.
Bob, we have a job for you.
First job.
Is it plugged in?
I need to win $100 million to get this whole thing fixed. We're only gonna get it done in our church too. Just as bad. Ours isn't. I know it's expensive. We need a new one too in church.
We're live again, so we don't need a new mic, right?
Right.
And would you please take roll call?
Bob Jones,
Here.
Tom Trino,
Here.
Bob Geisler. Here. Bill England.
Here.
John Moe.
Here.
Larry Blaze. And Ann Irvin here.
Was the meeting properly noted?
Yes.
I want to thank all. We thank you for your support, and we're going to continue doing the good job like we have, or maybe even better. So we're going to serve our community. Can I make a motion? Can I have a motion to waive the minutes from the previous meeting?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, it's time for our open forum. If we have anybody signed up.
We can do a sign up, we'll just.
Oh. Is anybody, Mark?
First of all, Barb Jacks, I live at 9540 Green Cypress Lane. I want to thank all the people that worked on the bocce court. It is really a professional job. Thank you for all your hard work.
Thank you, you're welcome. That's very much appreciated, Barb. Jerry. Jerry, where do you live?
Hi, Jerry Tuttle, 4661 Lakeside. And I hope this is the proper forum for this. But if one does not already exist, I would like to propose that there be a volunteer insurance committee. I'm not saying that anyone is doing anything they shouldn't be doing, but I have some experience in the insurance business. I would suspect a lot of other people do as well. And I guess no one has ever asked me if I'd like to be on an insurance committee. I would, and maybe some other people would as well. And this would just be to advise the board of things within our expertise as insurance people. That's it.
Thank you, Jerry. That's a great suggestion, and that's what we're talking about with assistance from the community and your experience. Thank you.
Anybody else?
Patrick? Nobody else?
Anyone else?
Nobody?
Going once?
Twice? On. Okay, we have some new business. The board will consider the election of officers for the 2023 board.
So what we're gonna do is, we have these little slips of paper, one for president, vice president, treasurer, and secretary. And we're gonna vote for president first, and then down the line. And I'm gonna pass out some of these. When you're writing for Bob, we write the first and last name of all the candidates, since we have two Bobs in here now. In order to win in office, you have to have 4 votes. Okay, that's everybody? Right here. First vote for president, 2023, Bob Tolles. Second vote, president, 2023, Ann Irvin. Third vote, Bob Tolles. fourth vote. Ann Irvin. 2-2. Ann Irvin. So down to the last two here. Bob Tolles. Whoa, I don't think we've ever had this happen before. Bob Tolles. Now we're going to do it for vice president. Congratulations, Bob, on staying as president. Or condolences, whichever.
Yeah, really.
So for vice president, you can vote for anybody with the exception of Bob Tolles, because he's already got a job. All right, the first person for vice president is Bob Geisler.
Different name.
Starting out strong already. Second vote is Tom Trina. Third vote is Bill England. Fourth vote is Ann Irvin. Someone followed instructions, first name and last name of Tom, and listed as Trino.
The other time.
Tom Trino here, so it's 3 for Tom. And we'll open up the last one, Tom Trino. So he did get the 4. But interesting votes coming in. That was a nail biter. Next vote's going to be for treasurer. This one's important because, as you heard earlier, we're in the market for a treasurer. So you can vote for anybody but Tom and Bob Tolles. Treasurer. The first vote is for Bill England. Second vote is for Bob Geisler. Third vote is Bob Geisler. Bill England. Fourth vote. 2-2. What's going on here, guys?
Pressure's unbearable.
Bill England has the 5th vote. So Bill has 3, Bob has 2. We have 2 votes left. Bob Geisler. Wow. This is one, deal or no deal? Bill England. So Bill, congratulations. You're our new treasurer. I'm sure you can help.
That's a big job, treasurer.
Right, last one is secretary.
Me too. One of us.
Isn't this fun? A lot of you guys haven't gotten to come to the election before because we always have it in December.
Right.
Right?
Look at what we've been missing.
All right, so this is going to be Secretary of the Board 2023. First vote, John Mao. Might not look like your typical secretary. Our next vote is for Ann Irvin. We have an abstention. I don't know if we're allowed to do that, but abstain. Ann Irvin. Ann Irvin. So that's 3 for Ann and 1 for John. Looking like Ann might be doing the minutes. Ann Irvin.
I don't appreciate that.
So congratulations to our officers. And congratulations to the whole board. Thank you for volunteering.
I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. I hope I see everybody at our next meeting. We'll have a surprise for you. Not really.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Do you have a second?
Wait a minute. I would like to thank everyone. I would like to thank everyone who came up here and counted. And I know you had to come in to learn how to do it, so I appreciate everyone who volunteered for that tonight.
Yeah, thank you guys. We did a practice round, and 903 total votes, and it came out down to the penny, both ends. That was perfect. Yes.
Eric, were you going to speak on the pool?
Well, an update on the heaters is 3 almost simultaneously went bad. That leads you to believe there's some outside factor that's causing this to happen, because why would 3 at the same time go bad? So I'm working with one of our residents and FP&L, and we're going to get our electricians and some other different opinions from pool people, just so we don't get raked over the coals money-wise. Those units are $12,000 a piece, and as we start to look inside and how they're made and things like that, there may not be a reason for us to spend that kind of money. So I'm sorry that it's taken a little bit longer than we like, but we were trying to look at it from every angle before we get stuck. You know, there's 5 of them in total, there's 3 that are down. It's not looking good for the other 2, and that's a $60,000 expense. So we're trying to figure something out, and we're getting closer every day towards a resolution.
And just to expand on that for just a second, we have a lot of information on the pool and not enough time tonight, but that's one of the things that I was referring to earlier about the volunteerism, not on repairing the pool, but knowledge. And I mentioned to Eric about doing some research on the manufacturer of this equipment, and that's one of the things that Eric does for this community. He ran with the ball, he did the research, and we're narrowing it down as far as our most cost-effective and best repair method to get this back up and running without breaking the bank.
And we had multiple issues going on at the same time. We had a leak in the pool that was pretty significant, and that was another resource from the community. Actually, Janet Mirando, who used to be the president a few years ago, her son recommended, he's hard to get, he's the best in town, and he came out, found the pool leak without having to rip up our whole deck like every other company, and we're paying what we would have paid just to test it with another company, and it's fixed, and we're ready to go. So we're trying to get everything done at the same time, and you know, $12,000 for a machine, we got to look at this machine before we just go ahead.
And with that, I'm going to act on the second motion and close the meeting. Meeting adjourned.
She was coughing, so she's probably up. Yeah, she didn't bother to come back. I think I
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Tom, congratulations. Yeah, I got ballots out.
Come on, Teresa, let's keep it moving, Teresa, let's go. Gotta get out of here,
We dismissed.
That's right. Well, I sent you pictures of it, so I showed you pictures.
We've got a break.